I'm just going to be real with you guys right now. The best move for the Cleveland Browns right now is to start Shedeur Sanders. I understand it's a QB competition and may the best man win, and we know that's going to play out how it plays out. But I think they should start Shedeur Sanders, more sooner than later, not halfway through the season right now, because the team needs that clarity at QB. They need the direction, and Shedeur gives you that. This is Reese Will Sports Talk. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload a video. And we got Nick Wilson and Jason Peterlin, 92.3 The Fan. And they talk about what is the obvious scenario, the best thing for the Browns left to do. And I think I agree with them. So let's get into it.
Among the Cleveland Browns, if the Browns were to win this game at home.
Here's Nick Wilson and Jason Peterlin on 92.3 The Fan on how the best thing for the Cleveland Browns is to start Shedeur Sanders. Now, Nick Wilson says on what the obvious ideal scenario is for the Browns at QB. Let's take a listen to them.
I also disagree that the Browns have flexibility with Shedeur. Let's all you don't have to like Shedeur to understand this. The best thing for the Browns is Shedeur, the rookie on a controllable contract, who they drafted last year in the 5th round, doesn't just play, but plays really well. And he does so by taking the job in training camp, because that means he won the respect of the guys around him and Todd Monken. And then him playing well means you kind of get to go ahead and exist in this ecosystem with a rookie on a rookie contract for the next couple years, which is good for business.
Yeah, meanwhile, the best argument someone that has for wanting to start Deshaun first is they feel like it'll help Shedeur second if he goes, and the time, and I've refuted that one for months now. I think that's an asinine take. It makes no sense. You want to play all 17. If you're going to be the starting quarterback, Shedeur wants to play all 17 and have a real shot at it.
I also disagree that the Browns have.
So there you go. When you watch him play, it's not just about the talent. It's how calm he is, how he stands in the pocket, and how he reads the defense on the field. We already heard that from some of the cornerbacks in the league saying how he's reading the defenses. Nothing looks rushed. Nothing looks too big for him. The moment's not too big for him. And that's rare for a young quarterback. You can build around that. And you got the Browns, they've been searching for consistency at the QB for a long time. We had different names, different systems, same result. Uncertainty. So when you have a player like Shedeur Sanders, who already shows the confidence and control, why wait, man? Why keep pushing it back? Starting him now lets you establish something early, timing with receivers, leadership in the locker room, trust with the team. That doesn't happen from the sideline. That happens on the field. He got to play. He got to be on the field. He got to feel it, and, let's talk about the growth too, because quarterbacks don't develop by watching. They develop by playing, man. Real reps, real defenses, real pressure. And that's where you learn. That's where you improve. You always give the offense identity, something to rally behind. These guys on the team, a quarterback that feels like the future, not a temporary solution, not a question mark, a direction, somewhere we can, sink our teeth into. And if you support him the right way, run the ball, keep the game plan simple early, let him get some, build some rhythm, let him get some rhythm. He can settle in fast, and you don't know. You could ask him to do things. He learns things, and he only have to be told one time. You could tell that. Just let him be himself. And this is about moving forward, man. We're talking about moving forward as Browns fans, real Browns fans, man. Not staying stuck, not waiting for the perfect time, not waiting for another year for us to get a draft pick. It's ridiculous because that moment usually never comes. And Shedeur gives you the poise, confidence, leadership, and that's the upside. That's what you can build on. So if you're the Browns, you don't overthink it. I don't think so. You don't hesitate. You start Shedeur. You start him, and you let the future begin right now. That's what you do. This is the time to do it. But I understand he gotta go through this trial and tribulation and get that team to believe in him. You're not giving him something, but I don't know, man. Let me know, you guys listening. Let me know in the comments what would you do? Would you start him, or are you waiting? Also, is there people out here that want the Browns to lose because the quarterback situation is not what they want? They want maybe they want Shedeur, and they start Deshaun. Do you want them to lose if they want Deshaun, and they start Shedeur? Do you want them to lose? So let me know what you guys think about that, because we got Nick Wilson and Peterlin talking about that. I think there are people who would root against the Browns if the QB they don't want starts. I don't know how you can do that. So let's take a listen on what they got to say.
I don't believe him.
That's the point. I don't believe him either. But this is not hyperbole. This is something he could theoretically pull off. It's just as a working media member that covers the Browns, could you possibly have any decision that would make you just not watch the games? I think that's impossible.
No, nor is it. And I every once in a while, if we're critical of a player, somebody will say you're rooting against them, right? I think there are people who will root against the Browns if the quarterback they don't want starts. I just have never been built like that. Like rooting for them to stink because it might mean Deshaun is better. No, I don't know how you do that.
Well, but this is a different level, though. This isn't hate watching, right? And I feel like for a lot of people, if Deshaun is named it, they'll hate watch. This is I'm just going to ignore you completely.
I don't believe him.
That's the point.
Hate watch. I don't understand if you out there and you want to see the Browns lose just because the QB is not who you want. I understand that everybody want different people, but if you're on the team and you're rooting for the team is the team. I've been seeing people actually say they want the Browns to lose just because the quarterback they want isn't starting. Let me know what you guys think, man. I appreciate y'all, and we in with another video today. Appreciate y'all, man. See you on the next video.